first. Firstly, on behalf of Mr. Lam and also, the Tertiary Scholarship Fund Awards of Excellence, we welcome all of you, and thanks everyone to be here, taking your time to turn up and attend, this awards presentation. To that respect, I'm really grateful and say thank you to every one of you. And I probably start off with, I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we are meeting. I pay my respects to their elders, past and present, and the Aboriginal elders of other communities who may be here today. And I just want to give a very brief introductions about these awards of excellence. This was established by Mr. Lam back in 2005. And Mr. Lam has a big heart and want to encourage young people, doesn't matter what background and where you are from. As long as you are a student studying in Victoria, you are most welcome to put in an application to apply for the awards. And the aim of Mr. Lam is just try to encourage young people to study well. But in addition to that, on top of that, Mr. Lam would see to encourage young people to engage in community services, so that everyone will have some spirit, of helping each other. And that's why the assessment, so as the judging panel is concerned, members are concerned, all the applicants are being judged on not just their academic performances, but also their spirit of community service. So can I ask Mr. Lam to stand up again and face everyone? And Mr. Lam has been very generous over the last 20 years. Every year is over $20,000. And then now I would like to introduce, the coordination team, so that not just myself, we work as a team. We have Mr. Deep. Where's Mr. Deep? And Tom is a graphic designer. And he designed all this sort of very pretty forward. And Vivian is a very capable businesswoman. And it's me. And then, in addition to that, we have a number of people helping out, in terms of media promotion. So the first one is Chen Fei, and then Philip Xu of the Asia Multimedia, and Chen, he's doing the filming. Before I get into the formal part of the business, there's something that in our mind that we would like to take this opportunity to pay our tribute. For many of you in the community, probably you know Madam Sina Choi JP. She has been a very dedicated and loyal sponsors of this program for many years. And it is so sad that Madam Choi has passed away, I think in May this year. So we want to take this opportunity. Can you please all join me for 1 minute silence? Today we have Ming Heng Tek, MP, member for Karinda, and Council Chung Sing Sung. And then we also have Council for Education, Sun Mung Lee. And we also have Jennifer Yang, the former mayor of the city of Manningham. And then we have Godefra Berham-Geer, the Community Engagement Officer of Melbourne Uni. And we have Professor Michael Colaboli, Daniel Dodu, the PhD student at the University of Melbourne. And we have Longinus Onyechesi, also a PhD final year student at Monash Uni. And we have Danny Ho, a lawyer, and her sister Dina Ho. 我们有澳大利亚华人作家节朱晓能秘书长抗议，我们有维省佛学明月居士林李建明领奖抗议，我们有 Locks 老人会黄良洲会长抗议，我们有亚拉华人联谊会王小月会长，我们有澳洲华人作家协会徐志强博士会长，还有澳洲星报代表李建文先生。That's all I need to acknowledge. I now want to get into the guest speeches part. I now would like to first invite Ming Heng Tek, the member for Corinda, to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Zhang. I know that tonight is a very important night for many of the applicants and will be very difficult for the panel judges who are well known in the circle of academic. But firstly, allow me to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land and pay my respect to the elders past, present and emerging. Most importantly to Mr. and Mrs. Lam. For this foundation fund, which is very important. Before I go on, I also would like to acknowledge my good friends, Consul Chongcheng Song, and also Ms. Lee from the Council of the Chinese Republic here in Melbourne, who always attend the support the local community through the Mid-Autumn Festival. We meet each other almost on a weekly basis, and also to my good friend Jennifer Yang, very important role in the Victorian government, and also to all the communities leaders here. But allow me to also mention Mr. Lee from the Bright Moon from the southeast. That's where my lecturate Clarinda cover, and also to Tom, very important person. Make sure that the generations of the Chinese language is passed on to our next generation here, to many of the Chinese community and all the community leaders here. Knowing Mr. Lam and Mrs. Lam, I only know the couple through Mekong Pho. So since they came to Australia in 1986, the couple worked very hard, as many of the Chinese Asian communities member who work hard to make a better life here in Australia, our new land. At the same time, raise their children and to very successful business persons, couple, and also you see here tonight Vivian Lam and many of her friends, her colleagues also here. Most importantly, I would like to say that Mr. and Mrs. Lam not only success in their endeavor, business, but they always never forget where they come from. That's why they want to put back to the community through this fund, through this scholarship. And that's just one part. I know that Mr. and Mrs. Lam have done much more in terms of paying back, putting back to the community, to this country where we love so much and embrace. So for that reason, I very honored to join here tonight, not only the second time, but most importantly, for almost 2 decades that the family put back to the community. And I'd like to commend the coordinating committee from Mr. Diep to Tommy to Zhang and also to Ms. Lam for having this continuation, and we would like to see not only 2 decades but another 2 decades, 40 years of continuation. For that reason, I would like to conclude by congratulate all the applicants, and also the panel judge would have difficult time to make your mark here. I know Professor Watt is here. Never failed to see her from all the way, and also Professor Chen also here. Congratulations. Thank you very much for having me, and all the very best to all the applicants and participants. Thank you.
Now, I would like to invite Kangxiao Song to say a few words.
We are delighted to be part of this award ceremony. First of all, on behalf of the Consulate General of the People's Republic of China in Melbourne, I'd like to extend my warmest congratulations to all the award-winning students. I learned that the award for the TSF was established in 2005 and has been promoting academic excellence and community involvement among full-time students in Victoria for nearly 20 years. Besides, the new Chinese Medicine Awards category was introduced last year. I personally have great faith in traditional Chinese medicine and often receive treatments such as acupuncture and cupping. I believe that Australians will great benefit from the development of traditional Chinese medicine in the future. Today's award ceremony not only highlights the importance that the Chinese community places on cultural heritage and education, but also reflects their noble spirits of giving back to the local community and their commitment to public welfare. Through your actions, you spread warmth, support education, and embody the generosity and the selflessness of Chinese nation. Whether at home or abroad, you serve as a link for community service, uniting and supporting each other, preserving outstanding Chinese culture, and collectively promoting social progress and harmony. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to all the sponsors, including Madam Senator Choi GP and the volunteers of the TSF on behalf of the Chinese Consulate General in Melbourne. I would also like to congratulate all the award recipients once again. I hope you continue to maintain your passion, inspire those around you, and spread positive energy. As you move forward, may you strive for excellence, bravely face challenges, and become pillars of society, contributing to peace of the world and a better tomorrow for humanity. Finally, I wish today's award ceremony great success. I wish all the guests good health and all the best. Thank you.
The winner of the Excellence Award is Booker. From Monash University. And now I would like to invite Professor Kwang to do the citation.
The first prize winner of this year is Ayul Wataminwa, Ibukan, Ola and Toba. 2 doctoral degrees from Monash University this year. A Doctor of Medicine, clinical degree, and a research-based degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the specialist field of dermatology. Ibukan is a young adult African Australian. He began his medical studies at Monash in 2017, completing the initial 3-year component with a Bachelor of Medical Science, B.Med.Sci, at the end of 2019. During this 3rd year, he became deeply interested in skin cancer in Australians with skin of colour, a term recently applied to populations with skin that is darker than skin of European ancestry. So after finishing a further 4th year in 2020, he delayed the final clinical year, instead taking an additional research year in dermatology, earning what is called a B.Med Science honours degree in 2021. Monash then made it possible for Ibukan to sustain his growing research commitment by enabling him to take an accelerated program across the years 2022, 2023, 2024 to complete both his clinical medical course as well as completing a PhD through further research in dermatology. With teams of colleagues, he's conducted research and published 3 original research papers and a significant review of the field, linking artificial intelligence-based software, it's called Software as Medical Devices, SAMD, linking this to more formal and consistent labelling requirements for such dermatology devices. As well as achieving excellence and advancing his chosen field of specialisation, Ibukan has used his abilities and interests in other fields, including photography and high-level sport, to help develop the young adult African Australian community. Here, he has demonstrated a sustained commitment through active participation and personal leadership. His skills and involvements in photography have been turned to photographic exhibitions and festivals which enable highlighting the activities of this growing community of young adult African Australians with whom he identifies. In a moment, he will tell us of the exciting prospects of such an exhibition at the Immigration Museum in Melbourne, and he'll tell us of plans to revisit his African roots and heritage. So, in announcing him as the unanimous choice of the judges for the first prize, I believe we can go beyond extending our personal congratulations to Ibukan. We can also congratulate Monash University and its medical school for encouraging and enabling a student with high potential to craft an innovative program to fit his own priorities and capabilities. Finally, we should note that Abuken's Australian story is a splendid exemplar of our frequent Australian claim to success as a multicultural community. Through Abuken's progress and development, we can watch the positive growth of an increasingly important component of our broader Australian community. I commend Abuken as our 2024 first prize winner. You are good, good.
Thank you very much. I'm incredibly honoured to receive this award, and I thank the judging panel, Mr. Lam and the Tertiary Scholarship Fund team. Originally I kept my speech pretty short, but I'll try and add a little bit more information as I go along. In 2025, I have the honour of exhibiting my photography at the Immigration Museum in March, so you're all invited. It explores what it means to be African Australian. This scholarship will help make the exhibit more accessible by providing additional tickets to the community. Additionally, it will support 4 African Australian photographers in another project that we are running, giving them the opportunity to potentially show their work in Melbourne's Photo 2026 International Photography Festival. Finally, I just finished final year exams, so I'm looking to travel. So I know a lot of my colleagues here are doing the same. So at the end of the year, aiming to go back to Nigeria to visit my grandparents before I'm stuck at work for the next while. I just want to give a big thank you to my friends. The last 5-6 years, they've tolerated me and really encouraged me. And yeah, I attribute a lot of my success to their continuous support. And then I want to thank my supervisors, Dr. Michael Sindranath and also Professor Victoria Ma, who really saw potential in me and backed me and really supported me through my honours year and my PhD. And again, a lot of what I've been able to achieve wouldn't have been able to happen without their support. And finally, and most importantly, I want to thank my mum, my dad and my brother. My mum flew down from Adelaide to see me. Their love and support in all aspects of my life. My mum tells me to relax a little bit more and to not take it too serious. So I really thank her for putting everything into perspective for me. So yeah, thank you very much for having me.
And now the second runner-up of the main category awards is Jeff Ma of Monash University.
I think Jeff's parents are here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, okay. I understand that Jeff is overseas at the moment, but Jeff's parents,
So Stan, would you like me to say a little bit about
Yes.
Jeff? Yeah. Congratulations. Hello, I'm Barbara. Lovely to meet you. I just want to say a little bit about Jeff. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'm absolutely delighted to announce Jeff Ma as our second runner-up in the main category. And I'd just like to tell you a little bit about Jeff. He's a Bachelor of Medical Science and Doctor of Medicine student at Monash University, and he's in his 5th and final year of study. Jeff has an absolutely outstanding record of academic achievement. He achieved an ATAR of 99.95, which is just incredible. And he's continued that success, and during his medical studies he was commended to be in the top 10% of the cohort in Year 4, which is an incredible achievement with a cohort of over 300 students there. Jeff moved from China to Melbourne with his family when he was 13, and he's had a really deep commitment to community service. And this is really reflected in 2023 when Jeff elected to complete a year of placement in rural Victoria. And he actually spent 18 months of that time at a GP clinic within the Aboriginal community in Bairnsdale. And Jeff really recognises that critical need for healthcare services in rural Victoria, and it's my understanding that Jeff will go on and practice medicine in rural Victoria, which is just fantastic because we're crying out for doctors in our rural communities. His leadership skills are really exemplified by many different attributes, but he has had a very active role within the Australian Medical Student Association, where he was the National Treasurer. I think he was very proud that he was able to successfully deliver a major budget surplus in 2023. But I mean, in terms of his community involvement, he's been a long-term commitment. He's been involved with the St Vincent de Paul Society. I know he's organised camps for disadvantaged children and their families, which is just fantastic. He indicated he would like to use the scholarship to set up a community garden and also pursue his academic interests. So Jeff is just a very worthy recipient of the prize in the main category as the second runner-up, and we'd like to congratulate Jeff. Thank you so much for being here to accept the prize on his behalf. I know Jeff is
So the first runner-up of the main category would be is Jocelyn Yun Jun Ying Sing. Are you here? Oh, please. And then I'd like to invite Professor Watts to provide a presentation for Jocelyn.
So thank you so much for having us this evening. And can I just congratulate Jesslyn, who is a 4th-year Bachelor of Medicine and a Doctor of Medicine student at Monash University. And she ranks in the top 30% of her cohort of over 300 students, with one of her referees remarking her exceptional academic performance consistently at the top of her class in each year of her studies. But when you looked at what she did outside of the university and her performance at the interviews, in the way we assessed them, she was just exceptional. Jocelyn has served as a ministry leader at her church and volunteered as a ward ambassador at Monash Medical Center's emergency department. Recently, she embarked on a fitness journey, developing a passion for pilots, and is now training in clinical pilots with the goal of helping patients manage musculoskeletal pain. Outside of that, these are only some of the interests that we've highlighted. And these students, they are high academic achievers, but what you do for the community is acknowledged and it's being seen. So thank you and congratulations.
And now, after the 3 main prizes, there are a number of commendation prizes for a number of applicants. Actually, there are 6 of them. So can I invite you all coming out of here, and then I would like to invite Guosheng, to take a photo for the present awards. Yes, for those who haven't turned up, today, will RMIT. And then for the Chinese medicine category, we are lucky, to have Dr. Kangxiao And also we have Professor Zhang. So really, thanks and appreciate, their involvement and helping, Mr. Lam, to go through the assessment and interviews, and thanks for that. And now we are now getting into the Chinese medicine category. I would like to call the runner-up Ji-Heng Wang. Are you here? And then I would like to invite Professor Chen to do the citation.
Thank you. Congratulations, Zhang. Before I say a few words about Zhang, I would like to express my deepest appreciation to Mr. Lam and Mrs. Lam for adding the Chinese medicine category to this award. By adding this award, you really bring awareness of Chinese medicine to the community of Victoria. As a Chinese medicine practitioner, researcher, and educator, I can see Chinese medicine complements the mainstream healthcare in Australia perfectly. And in particular, as an option as a holistic care, and provide options to many people who need this. So thank you so much. And also very much thank you your strong support to our Panda project, but we're willing to bring acupuncture to the emergency department. So thank you very much. And now we come to Zhang. Zhang really impressed us at the interview. We had a great hard time, as everyone said, to select our winners and runners. Zhang is completing the 4th year of Bachelor of Health Sciences in Acupuncture Therapies at ATVAA College of Natural Health. So she excelled academically with a GPA of 6.5 out of 7. And she also invested a significant amount of her time and to volunteer in the community, in particular through the Tzu Foundation, where Zhang deliver and teach people Chinese medicine Yangsheng, which is translated to lifestyle medicine, and to the community. And she talked about teach people Qigong, Chinese medicine theory, and the rainbow diet plan. So thank you very much for your selfless service to the community. Zhang have decided to donate 10% of her winning to the Tzu Foundation, and also use the money to advance her study and further study Chinese medicine, because we know once you graduate, it's only just the first step of a very long journey to helping people. So Zhang's enthusiasm about empowering people to be well, to help themselves, was very evident at the interview. So we are very impressed by that. So thank you and congratulations. And I see your class. Mr. Lam.
For the 2024 TSF Awards of Excellence for the Chinese medicine category, Paula Espinosa Pina.
Hello everyone, good evening. So I go to Institute Paula. Paula is in her final year of Bachelor of Healthy Science in Acupuncture, Service and ATVAA College. by her passion for Chinese medicine, Paula moved from Chile to Australia, leaving her family behind so she can pursue her study. She has overcome significant financial and emotional barrier to excel in her academic study. Her commitment to Chinese medicine and support this advanced population led her to volunteer with the Red Cross in San Diego, acupuncture relief project in Nepal, and her community in Melbourne. She is engaged to learn more about Chinese medicine and hope to bring advanced insight of Chinese medicine back to Chile and foster the knowledge exchange between two countries. So, congratulations, Paula.
I am very honored and grateful for this award. It means a lot to me to be recognized by great academics and professionals like you. I am a proud Latina immigrant, Chilean immigrant in Australia, who deeply respect and admire Eastern medicine and Asian cultures. I am on my last weeks of acupuncture degree in Endeavour College, and this is a big injection of energy to keep giving the best of me in these last weeks, and of course in what's coming next as a professional acupuncturist. Thanks to the judge and TSF for the opportunity to tell my story and share my reflections, experiences, and lessons of these past 5 years as an international student in Melbourne. I feel like my biggest academic achievement has been the whole degree. It has been beautiful and enriching, even though when COVID hit, the challenges were multiple as an international student doing a degree in a second or third language. Not being able to attend campus and all the initial efforts regarding visas and course applications. So I feel very proud of what I have achieved. I will use the fund to initiate my first steps on my professional career, registration, Chinese medicine equipment, and further specialization in courses that I'm planning to do in the future, specifically in chronic pain and women's health. Thanks to my family, partner, friends, and for supporting me through this process, and my classmates, my tutors in Endeavour, for making these years more meaningful and inspiring. I am excited for what will come, and I'm looking forward to creating and sharing more experiences in Melbourne through Chinese medicine.
Now, we are now moving into the winners of the commendation prizes under the Chinese medicine category. We have 4 winners. So, Jing Ting Wei, are you here? Please come. Annie Crosby, Yi Yung Zhang, and Joseph. So it's only Jing Ting is here. The other 2 is gone probably overseas and went home. But that's all right. We will organize for the awards giving. Thanks. Ting Ting, please take a seat. And now that Vivian would like, to say something to all the volunteers helping out.
Good evening, everyone. So thank you all for participating, and congratulations to all the winners and commendation winners as well. So just a round of applause, and we have a lot of people to thank. Without their help and support, this event would not happen tonight. So on behalf of Mr. Lam, I would like to call up the following people. If you hear your name, all come up please, and I'll have a small gift, a small token of appreciation for you guys. So there's two groups of people that I want to thank. The first group is the working committee people. Mr. Dip, yeah, please come up. Tom, please come up. Kangxiao not here with us today. Philip not here. Mr. Chen. Stan, please, and Alex. You would have heard from Alex, a lot of emails from Alex. So these are the working committees. So thank you. So thank you to this working committee. And the judging panel is Professor Guanli Dao, please come up. Professor Mimmie, please come up. Associate Professor Barbara, please come up. Mrs. Guosheng, please come up. Professor Dr. Guanli Dao, please come up. And Professor Zhang. So these are our judging panels.
Thank you.
So I would like to also invite Kangxiao and Mimmie, please. Come to the door. Thank you, everybody. Please be seated. And now we are getting to almost concluding, the awards presentation. And I probably first congratulate myself because I managed to do it in 1 hour time. Keep every one of you for too long. So now there are 2 more activities. They are group photos. So if you bear with me, I would like to first invite all the applicants, including your friends and parents and friends, please come to take one group photo with Mr. Lam first. Okay, now, yes, okay. Can you please pay the attention? Some of you, can you please move forward a little bit? And then the taller ones, can you please stay in the back? Just to make the photos. And I think it's good that all the professors, please, join them because they are the applicants and Guosheng and Professor Zhang. Yes, I think it's better because the photo will look better. Probably the next Okay. Now, just one minute. All the applicants, all probably. Okay. Can you please stay there a little bit? Stay there a little bit. Yes. A little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer.
Okay, please look here, please look here.